oh my mate.
Did you say, oh my mate?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah. I'll say oh my mate all the time.
Sorry.
Oh, did you see that? There's a squatter. So you might have noticed something a little bit different today about the venue. Now I'm using a temporary location. I'm at my uncle's place. You may or may not know, but I've recently moved house. I don't have a shack yet. The garden is in a bit of a mess, and my uncle has come to the rescue with this beautiful place. So I am going to give him a quick shout out, Stuart Whitehouse at High Tech Property Services. Thank you for this beautiful location. So today I'm going to be showing you how easy it is to get lovely, crispy, juicy crackling on a pork loin spun over fire on the Joe Tisserie on the Kamado Joe Classic 3. If you're a fan of my channel and you've watched some previous videos, you'll know I'm a big fan of a dry brine. Dry brine is putting a load of salt all over your meat, all over the skin, 24 hours before it's going to go over the fire, and it's going to give you perfect crispy crackling. Now, we don't always have the time to do that. We don't always remember to do that. I haven't remembered to do that for this video, which is why we are going straight in with salt today to still try and achieve that beautiful crispy crackling in the most simplest way possible. Now, all I've done with this beautiful pork loin joint from Philip Warren Butchers, they've already scored it for me. So we've got these lovely incisions in the skin that's going to allow the salt to get in there. It's going to allow the moisture to come out. It's going to allow that fat to render. Now, all I've done with this is just taken some kitchen roll, just dried it off. We want to start with really dry skin. If you start with wet skin, you're going to get rubbery skin. Really, really dry skin. And all I'm going to do with this is just go in with a bit of olive oil just over the skin like this. Not too much, just enough to give it a thin coat, just all over. And then we are going to coat this with salt. Now, we all want crackling to be salty. That's how crackling should be. So do not be shy on the salt. And obviously the salt is what's going to help it dry out while it cooks, and it's going to help it crisp up. So, like I said, do not be shy with this. Just get it all over that skin. Make sure it goes into those incisions as well. And that is it. That is all we're going to do today. We just want that salty crackling. We obviously want the pork meat as well, but we all know the star of the show is the crackling whenever you do a pork roast. So plenty of salt in those incisions on that skin, and that will do us. That should be enough to give us crispy crackling. Now, like I said, I'm going to be spinning this over fire, so I've got some cherry wood on the go in the Kamado Joe. I'm going to bring this up to temperature, probably around about 350 Fahrenheit, about 165, 170 Celsius, maybe a little bit hotter, but obviously we will go hotter towards the end when we want to really crisp up that skin. I'm going to spin it on the Joe Tisserie, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to get this through there, get the forks on, and introduce it to some fire. That was a nice, quick, easy video to show you how to achieve the perfect crackling. At the start of the video, you're never sure if you are going to achieve the perfect crackling, because remember, we haven't brined this, we haven't done any of my usual tricks, but just have a little listen. We have got beautiful crackling on there, and when you can see it on there, you can see, just look at that, the juice is coming out of that. This is cooked to 63, 64 degrees Celsius before we've taken it off. Remember, it's been spun over cherry for the smoke, and when it smells absolutely incredible. You might have seen throughout the cook, I just took some kitchen roll just to dry any excess oil that's coming off there. I find that does help to crisp up the skin as well. So the proof is in the pudding. Like I said, you can see there, you can hear it there. So I'm going to take this off with a spit, and we're going to slice straight down the middle and just see exactly how juicy it is inside, and then we're going to have a taste of that crackling. So let's crack on. load of fat to squirt out. Oh my mate, I mean I've got to hurry up and finish this video because I've been mopping this up and mopping it up and mopping it up, and there's just juices dripping absolutely everywhere. That pork is really juicy. The crackling.
Did you say over my mate?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Alright, quick. I'm saying oh my mate all the time.
Sorry.
Alright, I've got to start that again now.
Sorry,
Right, I'm going to have to hurry up and finish this video because, oh my mate, there is juices dripping everywhere. I've been mopping this up, mopping this up, mopping this up. That pork, you can tell, is juicy as anything. You've heard the crackling, you've seen me cut through, you've seen how juicy that is. Have a little listen on that crackling. Really simple method, like I've shown you. Just salt, over fire. It's taken 90 minutes, 2 hours, absolute winner. So, on the Smoking Elk, thanks for watching. I'm off to eat a load more crackling, make myself sick. I'll see you again soon.